Australia, what a phenomenal destination that is. And this is what we call the ultimate road trip of Australia. And we call it that for a reason. You're going to pretty much see all there is to see in Australia, specifically starting from Adelaide and making you all the way around the coast and including Tasmania up to Cairns and the Great Barrier Reef. Okay, so you're going to start with a couple of nights in the beautiful city of Adelaide. 2nd of November, the tour starts. You get 2 nights in Adelaide and it's a 29-day tour. Okay, we've geared the tour up to really fit within Australia's weather pattern. Obviously, you've got to be careful because we're traveling such a distance, the total distance about 2,800 miles, and basically the weather is different in different places. So it is important that we look at all the weather patterns in all of this, whether it's Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, the Gold Coast and Cairns, to make sure that we get reasonable weather all the way through. And the great time to do that is in November, which is the start of Australian summertime. Okay, so we're Adelaide, beautiful destination, lush parks, great shops, restaurants, cafes, and a great introduction to Australia. We're going to spend 2 nights in the beautiful city of Adelaide, and then before departing Adelaide, you'll pick up your car and then head off on the Great Ocean Road towards Melbourne. There's a couple of nights on the way along the Great Ocean Road to break up the journey so that you get plenty of time to enjoy the scenery. Okay, but the drive is a very special and iconic drive, taking in the 12 Apostles as we make our way into Melbourne. Well, you're going to spend 2 fantastic nights in Melbourne, rich with Victorian architecture. It's a vibrant city, lots of things to do there, and of course home to the Australia's Formula One Grand Prix. And after a couple of nights enjoying and relaxing in Melbourne itself, we'll be driving out to Melbourne Airport in the morning, dropping off your first hire car, ready for the flight from Melbourne to Tasmania. Hobart you'll fly to, and that's where you'll pick up your second hire car and you'll enjoy 5 days, 4 nights in the beautiful island of Tasmania. Fantastic national parks, sandy beaches, incredible drives, and if you're lucky, you'll catch a glimpse of the Tasmanian Devil if you're lucky. Okay, after 5 days in Tasmania, again, you'll finish in Devonport, drop off your second car before flying back to Melbourne, where you'll pick up your third hire and final hire car, lots of hire cars on this trip, for the remainder of the journey. On arrival in Melbourne, you'll pick up your third hire car. It's your final hire car. As I say, there's lots of car hire on this. You actually get 3 different hire cars on this one. Pick up your hire car for the drive out along the Grand Pacific Drive towards Sydney. Now, again, you'll have a couple of nights stop along the way, Bateman's Bay and a couple of other destinations, so that the journey is comfortable and you've got plenty of time to take in all the sights and attractions before arriving in Sydney, where you'll spend 3 glorious nights to enjoy all the sights and sounds of Sydney itself. Sydney, I'm a big fan. I've been there several times, never get fed up of Sydney, and I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time. We're going to stay in a central hotel there for 3 nights, Sydney Harbour Bridge, all Botany Bay, all the different bays and places you can go to. And there you'll get the option to take in one of 2 excursions, either the excursion out to the Hunter Valley wineries or up to the Blue Mountains. So 4 days, 3 nights in Sydney to enjoy all the sights and sounds there are of Sydney, a wonderful city in Australia. Departing Sydney, we're going to be heading up the east coast and making our way up towards the Gold Coast itself. Stopping in Southwest Rocks on the way, the drive up there, again, spectacular coastal drives. Wonderful stop on the way just to break up the journey before making our way up to the Gold Coast, known as the Golden City. And there, world-class attractions, fabulous beaches await you for a 2-night stay in the Gold Coast. Okay, departing from beautiful Gold Coast, we continue our journey up the west coast via Maryborough and Rockhampton as we make our way up to Airlie Beach, where we'll spend 2 nights. And on our full day at Airlie Beach, you'll enjoy a spectacular boat trip out to the Whitsunday Islands. Now, for those of you not seen or don't know about the Whitsundays, turquoise blue waters, most incredible beaches, a great day out on the ocean, and of course this is where the southern end, this area of the Great Barrier Reef starts. So just a spectacular area with a great excursion included, 2 nights in Airlie Beach so you can relax and also enjoy this tropical paradise. After a couple of wonderful nights in Airlie Beach and our excursion out to the Whitsunday Islands, then we're going to continue our journey, last leg of the trip, stopping in Townsville on the way up to Cairns. Once you get to Cairns, there'll be 3 nights there in Cairns at the wonderful hotel we've picked for you there. And there we have 2 massive excursions to finish off what is genuinely the ultimate road trip in Australia. One being, of course, the Great Barrier Reef, where we'll take you out on the Great Barrier Reef. Don't worry if you don't like diving, you can go snorkeling, you can go scuba diving, or you can just enjoy being in and around this UNESCO World Heritage Site. And the other excursion is the Sky Rail, and we take you up into the Kuranda rainforest, where you can enjoy an Aborigine dancing and display. You can pet the kangaroos, wombats, and also you'll enjoy a great rail journey on the way up, and in the Sky Rail, which is the cable car over the top of the rainforest canopy on the way back. An amazing way to finish up what is genuinely an amazing journey on Australia's Grand Pacific Drive, Great Ocean Road, and all the way up the east coast to Cairns. Now, of course, if you want to finish off or start the tour, i.e. fly into Perth first and visit family, fly into Adelaide first before the tour starts, you're free to do that. And at the end again, if you want to do your own thing after your time in Cairns, go into Alice Springs and Ayers Rock, or whatever you want to do, the tours are flexible enough to do that. Also, if you've done sections of it, i.e. or there's a section that you don't want to do, Adelaide to Melbourne, to Melbourne or Melbourne, then the tour is flexible enough for you to do the sections of it you want. The full trip is 2,800 miles and just genuinely an incredible experience, an incredible journey. We've already got cars booked on it. It's capped at 10 cars. So if you do want to go, do get your bookings in as soon as possible. It departs on the 2nd of November. The tour is 29 days long, and I'll be there to look after you the whole way. Genuinely an amazing road journey. And if you want more information, you can see it on our website. Go to www.amazingroadjourneys.com or via the Scenic Car Tours website at sceniccartours.com. I will be then hosting in early March a seminar for anyone interested in more information about the all of our amazing road journeys, in particular this Australian trip, and at that point you'll be able to ask any questions. But feel free to call the office if you have any more information. Look forward to seeing you, hopefully in Australia, if not on one of our other amazing road journeys.